the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cowboys offense will get first crack at it here. And here comes the sophomore running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Running inside, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Snowed under by the defense.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Harris.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Run inside. It's Holman. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here's a little room there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And They have made no bones about this first drive, have they? Like, they said they were going to come out and establish the run and be physical. And the more physical team was going to win. And this offensive line so far, first drive, setting the tone, getting movement up front, getting running backs going. Palmer, the game gets very easy when you can run the football and establish that early in the football game.
And you just keep doing it until the defense can stop it. That's got to be so demoralizing on the other side of the football because you're absolutely getting the ball shoved down your throat right now early in this game. And you're right. You're letting the opponent completely dictate the terms of this football game to you. So until you prove you can stop it and you get more physical, it's going to be much of the same as this game continues to go on.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field, it's Hughes. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's Telly Johnson Jr. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Bryant. delivers the stiff arm. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides to back and leaves it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to throw on 3rd. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ready. Stay rooted. King.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Stay deep.
He'll try the left side. There's a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Blue 22.
Gonna run it. It's Holman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Stay down. Ready.
Running into the open space.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and that's already his second rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. The windows aren't very big, but this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Bryant. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He's there to make the stop. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Upstairs to make the catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. From the gun. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Myers on the move. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
Turning it on! They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A designed run for the quarterback. There's some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hamilton.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready. White. 29. White. 29.
They feed him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Black 14. Black 14.
Using his legs, it's Hamilton. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying to run, it's Hamilton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Running inside. It's Lawrence. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hughes. Touchdown, Cowboys! What a catch in the end zone for 6. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Tom.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap, it's Hamilton. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Lawrence. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. Finding some room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Lawrence. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they'll knock him down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Now, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Huskies racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Fowler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Gonna try to get it himself. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll try it again. Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Hamilton. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. The option, he'll keep it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. They'll give it to Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
He's got the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.